Good morning. Okay. Okay. Let me get the music going. And I gotta make sure that I am actually live. It'd be a whole process going live, y'all. For those who don't go live, don't know, it's a whole process because we want our stuff to be perfect. And I don't want to be talking and everything's not right. And besides that, it does take a while for people to actually see that chart. Okay. So everything's good. Today I am coloring in I can't leave this book, y'all. I'm still in Dark Fairy Tales. So I found this page last night. I had like 3 whips that I finished. I did finish, and I will be uploading those today at some point on my community wall or something to let you guys see the finished outcomes of those pages. And then what do you know? I started on this last night with the floor. I just had to color something. So oof, excuse me. So I started on that. So this morning I got back started on this right away. Yeah, so now so this is the page that I'm on right now. And so I had got out my jelly rolls to do these little, like the flowers and the little designs on their dresses, which I hadn't used my jelly rolls in a while. So it was good to put those. I forgot how pretty those are. So I am just coloring. And I got my coffee. And today is Friday. TIF. This week went by so fast. This weekend is also a 3-day weekend because we have Memorial Day on Monday. So that's nice. Also on Monday, me and Ivy Pearl, we do our Monday inspirational Mondays at 2 p.m., which we probably still will do it this Monday, but I am gonna see if Ivy wants to take that Monday off and just take a break because I don't know what her plans are. Some people, travel and do things like that for the 3-day weekend. You never know. And so she wants to take a break, that's me. And even for you guys, the subscribers, you guys may be barbecuing with your family. Um, People do different things. To me, it does seem like it's not the same like how it used to be when I was younger, because we would get together, my whole family, um, my cousins and all of us, the moms and stuff, would get us together at like a lake, and they would um barbecue out there, and we would have fun, so much fun. And they would do that every day. And then lately, shoot, I hardly be even knowing that it's the holiday. Like like Easter kind of just crept up. It didn't feel like a regular Easter. And then I just learned about Memorial Day like earlier in the week. I think Monday or something. I happened to look at the my calendar while I was live and saw that. I'm like, hey, it's Memorial Day. But nobody said anything a bit, so I don't know. So, but for me, I'm used to that day definitely being a day to, barbecue with your friends, your family. Or you barbecue the day before so that Monday you can just, relax and get ready for work on Tuesday. But for sure, you get that family time in either Sunday or Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on real quick. Welcome, everybody. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Trying to get some lotion for my hands too. Normally I would be at water aerobic class today, and I'm so irritated that, well, I'm not irritated, but my favorite instructor who teaches the class today, she is away today. And so she has a substitute teaching her class. And so the instructor that's teaching her class today, I'm not really fond of her style. She does salsa, water salsa, And I used to go to her class, but oops, it's just it's all over the place. I was like, I don't want to go. So I'm playing hooky. But now I'm thinking like, wow, I wonder if the class is gonna be in on Monday because that's the next time my instructor teaches her class. She does Mondays and Fridays. So she didn't ever mention that. So I'm gonna have to call up there and see. I don't even know if the gym's gonna be open on Monday. I'm gonna put a little red in her eye. I'm using Prismacolors too. I don't know what that piece is right there. Do you think that's part of her dress or what? Or is that part of the floor? Huh. Well, I guess I'll just make it part of the dress. I'm confused. Okay. Okay. Now I need a purple. But I really wanted to make this pink a little bit brighter. That looks more like a light purple. A purplish pink. Huh. Let me try this color. Oh, last night I was it wasn't actually nighttime, but it was later in the around like almost 6. So I was sitting in my garage chilling, talking to one of my older kids because he called to tell me that his car had stalled on the freeway. So he had made phone calls and called this mechanic and everything, and called his sister because she was like right there, right by the exit to help him or whatever. And so I was on the phone. Anyways, to make a long story short, the mechanic asked him, "Well, do you have gas?" Because he said his pedal went all the way down to the floor. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So then he goes, "Mom, but wait." He said, the mechanic said, "Well, do you have gas?" He said, "And I thought about it. Dang, I haven't put any gas in my car in a couple days." So boom, what was it that his car was out of gas? Hi Nessa, how are you this morning? Good to see you. Is everything okay? Your migraines better? So he had just needed his car, you guys. And so he felt like an idiot. Um so I was in the car, in the garage, talking to him, and in comes a mouse, a little baby mouse, just strode up in my garage. So I'm like, ah! I start going crazy. Ah! And so my son is like, "Mom, it sounds like you got a lot going on over there." It's a mouse, it's a mouse. So I'm like, I got my dog in my hand because my dog just had surgery a week ago. And so he has this cone on his head. And so I don't, I haven't been comfortable with putting his leash on his neck because that's like too much neck, right? So I'm not like leashing him. So just be free. So I hold him. I take him out for air, but I'm holding him. And so I have my dog in my arm. I move the chairs out the way, and I'm trying to look for something to get this dang mouse. So I find a shovel. So I'm like, ah, and I'm trying to like scoop the thing. Hi, Foxy. Okay, you're working and watching. Thank you. Ain't much going on, Foxy. Um, so I get I end up scaring the death because he ended up dying. And all I was doing was trying to like scoop him up, but he was running. He was trying to run through the um through the wall. I don't know what was going on, but I was like taking the shovel, trying to scoop him to like scoop him out back in the outside of my garage. And yeah, it was crazy. I don't like that purple. I gotta erase that. Does everybody have one of these Durant electric erasers? Don't have one of these, baby? You have to get you one. They are awesome. Okay, so wait, this color is not the color I was looking for. I need a real pretty purple. Let me try this one. Okay, yeah, this is more like it. Oh, you don't have one yet. Okay. Um, they got them on Amazon, I think for like $10. And they have like refills of the erasers, but I always make mistakes when I always color outside the line. and so it took a while to get one too, but I did finally break down and get it, and I love that thing. So I'm saying all that to say it's investment. Speaking of Amazon, I had let me tell you guys a story. I ordered somebody something um to show support, and I told them to put it on their Amazon, and I ordered it off the Amazon list, right? So I get a thing from Amazon. It tells me that the item was delivered. So I know that person's email. So I email them and say, hey, you know, check for your item. It's been delivered. Which before that, the day before, I told them too. I said, okay, your item will. I ordered your item and it'll be there. Email saying it'll be there the next day. No problem. So I didn't hear back from them until last night. So what they said was, thank you. Um, I'll go check. I hope they didn't leave my front door. And I hope they left it in the mailbox. So I'm like, what? Because I know this person gets Amazon packages like I do. And of course they're gonna leave the package at your front door or your porch, or I mean, unless you tell otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I'm like, what? you know. So I'm like, well, just let me know if you got it. 'Cause, I mean, I don't care what you do with the item. If I buy you something, if I send you something, I don't care what you do with it. Want to know that you received it. I don't care if dollar. I want to know that you received the item, because if you didn't receive it, I want to figure out what the item is. Because I don't waste my money. You know what I mean? And the quicker we can handle it, the better the results will be for you getting it fixed if you didn't get it. So no big deal. I didn't hear nothing else from them after I said, well, let me know, you know, if you get it. So then I noticed early this morning, that the person had posted post talking about something totally different. So and I said, did you get the item? And then it took a while for them to respond. And again, they said, uh, when it gets here outside, I'll go look. So I'm like, what? Hey, View. Now that triggered me right there. Oh, then I had to turn it up a little bit, because to me, that is rude as, because if somebody buys me something, I'm not just gonna leave it out there, especially if you say, I hope they didn't leave it on my porch, and they put it in the mailbox. So that means that you looked off on the porch and you didn't see it. That's what I you know got from it when she first said it. Because I think she did say that she didn't see it, and that she hoped they didn't just leave it on the porch, and that they put it. Why wouldn't you go and look and see? That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't and I shan't. like Because okay, this is my thing. Like when I was young, when my mom would like, let's say my mom brought me a new pair of pants. If I took those pants off and left them on the floor, I would be in so much trouble. And to me, that's rude. That shows that you're not thankful or grateful or anything. So, you know what? Since you don't seem to care, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? If nonchalant about it, and it seems like you don't really care. I guess because you didn't spend your money, then just forget about it. It's no biggie. Cause she said that if she gets it, she'll do a flip through. I don't care about no dang flip through. I just want to know that you got it so that I can move on. You know what I'm saying? But so anyways, gonna let that incident change who I am because I do that's my love language is gifts. It's not the amount of the gifts it counts, is how I think of it. But I just cannot stand um ungrateful, weird situations. Yeah, Nessa, I thought that was weird. And so yeah, so I don't know. I hope it doesn't make me look at this person crazy because man. But yeah, buddy, it threw me off. I'm thrown off still. And this person does seem to be a nice person and everything. But mm, I just handle my business way more professionally, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Let somebody send me something. I'm geeked. I'm happy. I'm gonna go look. I mean, and I could see if you have a PO box or something. Okay, that might take. Maybe it might take you a while to go to your PO box. Something's being delivered to your home, and all you got to do is just look on the porch, or go walk to your mailbox. Which I don't know why they would leave it at your mail because all my packages they drop off. You know, at the front door porch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and she asked me, did they take a picture? Girl, if you don't go look and see if where the package is, because if you don't got it, let me know. But now I don't even care if she got it. If it's just I'm gonna chop it up as a loss. Whether she got it or not, that's on her. Didn't get it, oh well. I'm done. It done made me mad already. So she's burnt up. She ain't got to worry. Gonna buy get her nothing next year. You know what I'm saying? Burnt up. So I said all that to say if you ever went away or anything from my channel and I send you something through Amazon from your wish list or something, can you please, please, please just acknowledge that you received it? Whether I mean it don't gotta be on, live or nothing like you could email me and say got it or go underneath my video one of my videos and say got it and I would be like, okay, great, and that's on. Period. It ain't gotta be no because it's not really nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. jelly rolls. It was juicy. Juicy, baby. But I like them. Cause some of these, I don't know, I can't, they're not, they was kind of popping a little more, but I think I colored over them or something. And now they kind of lost some of their metallic-y look. So y'all, I'm stuck in this Kirby book. It's so sad. I want to go move on to something else. But I turn the page and there's something else I want to color in here. But at first, I wanted all my pages to be creepy looking, but now I'm not even making none of my pages creepy looking. It doesn't feel like. Like my Scarecrow page, it had like I had blood dripping off the off the knife, off their teeth, and just try to make it super um but now I'm just like, oh, whatever. Oh, matter of fact, that's not her neck. Wait, is that her neck or is that a collar? Hmm. I think this is a collar. Because her neck wouldn't be twisted like that. Okay. When I'm done with my current page, want to do a buddy color? Yeah, what book? What book you want to do, Nessa? I don't know what this is either right there. That's something behind her back. Maybe she's just sitting up like that. Who knows? I haven't colored for a couple of days. What? Why not? View, that's not like you to not be coloring. You haven't been doing your reverse collage either? No, I don't got any Hannah Carlson. I don't have her books. I have Joanna. I have Sarah Jessica. I have Reed Kirby, Ely. Um, Off-brand ones. Okay, you've been doing your collages. Okay, okay, that counts. That counts. Okay, well, I'm glad you've been doing something. I thought I was gonna say, are you sick? I thought you hadn't been doing any of your art stuff, your craft stuff. Yeah, you're gonna color tonight. Hi, Amy 67. Thank you. Amy, where you been? I haven't seen you in a couple days, girl. Are you okay? Is anybody barbecuing on my? If you are, can you mail me some? No, I'm just kidding. Mail me some barbecue. Okay, so the creepy thing I'm making the eyes red. Absolutely not, Nessa. I have one book. I do not like mythical books. I'm sorry, and I don't have that dragon spell one. Everyone loves that book. I only know a couple people with that book, to be honest. Now let me tell you this too. So did y'all hear? Okay, so it's okay. She said it's okay. Just forget it. Oh my, it's a lot going on. Okay, Nessa, when I see you with a book that I have, then I'll say something. Um, just scored 60 plus Tombow dual tips for $19. Been playing with them in Tiny Worlds. Oh, okay. Where did you get that deal from? 60 plus Tombow dual tips for $19. That's a good deal. It's better quality than the previous books, in my honest opinion. I just was looking on Books a Million last night, and I seen no Kirby books for $5. But I will go back and look. I did get some books from what was that site, Nessa? You told me about Book Online or Discount Books, something like that. Nessa told me about the other day. They had a Kirby book for $4, and then some for like $7. And I was just saying in that live that I wanted to get every book that man got, because I love him. I done fell in love with his work. So, anyways, I did go on there and order all the Kirby books that I didn't have that they had. Book outlet, there you go. So I'm waiting on my shipment now. So I call. They're kind of slow. They're kind of slow because it's still waiting to get to. Um, they just sent me the tracking thing yesterday, but it hasn't moved yet. I know I probably won't get that book those books till maybe by the end, hope the next week. Okay. Oh, and thank you, Nessa, for that plug at Book Outlet. I never knew about them, and I even got I got two other books too besides the. You'll see, but thanks for that. Now I know I gotta. If anybody wants to order something off of there, I do. They did give me a $10 off code that has to be used by next week, which I won't be getting anything by next week. So if anybody wants the $10 off code, if they want to use it, I can definitely give them the code to use. So I did just order Alien World. You got Alien World? I have it and haven't touched it yet. Oh, yep, I did just order Aliens World. I don't have that one yet, but I should have it next week. Let's do a page in there, Nessa. Um, and you can go through there, pick the page, and then put it on your community wall. And then the day mines come in, I'll start on it. The page that you pick. Okay, View says I hate Books a Million website. Yeah, so I always hear you talk about that store, but I happened to I was on somebody's live video, and then they had it underneath, like they listed the places where you can get the book, and that was one of them. So I did go over there and look, and they didn't have anything for sale. So thrift books rock. Okay, so Amy says she's not telling she got the good deal. Okay, Mercari. Is Mercari I seen that name before. Is that a bookstore or what? Let me see. Let me write that down. I can't even find a paper. Hmm. Mercari. I've heard of that before. Okay. Okay, so the sales are in the stores. Okay. So in my state, I don't have Books a Million. At least I don't think. But I'm gonna have to go online and Google it. Oh, it's like a okay, it's the eBay thing. Okay. Okay. So I was watching Shiny Blue. Shout out to Shiny Blue. Shiny Blue um had got sent the new Huggy. Oh, got three RJ Hampsons for $15. That's not bad. Good deal. That's half price. Okay, so she got the new Rita books early. The the two new ones that are coming out in June, which I'm waiting for. So I was excited to see that she posted on, and then she said that she was going to do a review. She did her review, and I did not know that. Okay, so the three books are a series. So is coming out in June, and then coming out in August. And they are a remake of the first two are a remake of a German version. It's a German version of the same book that she redid and made it American. So the words are American. She changed like the front page of it, the cover page. Images are all the same. So if you have those older books, then there's no need to purchase this new one unless you want the American version. And so the books are bigger than, of course, they are bigger than the Africa, Europa, and the Asian. Those three books, you know how little those are. They're a little big, but they're not as big as like a Joanne Basford book or nothing like that. So, but they're the German version. And so last night I saw a lot more people must have got their book too from the publisher or however they do it, because I seen a lot more people doing their videos on the new book. But the images still look good, and I get the book. And there she got a unique style too. So yeah, I like her style. Hardcover. Oh, you got the hardcover. Oop, RJ Hampson's. So I did hear that the hardcover RJ books are have better paper than the paperback ones. So what do you think, Amy? Have you have seen the paperback books of his to compare? Can you compare them or no? We were talking about him the other day on my page, on my channel too, because we all love the books, but we not happy with that paper that he put his books. You just like all view. You got a couple books too, and I follow him, and he does color. Well, he'll show his books where he colored a page, and he'll like speed it up. He does a great job coloring his pages too. But I saw he has a pirate book. And then I don't like them tiny ones. Are not my thing. But I do like the frog ones. Oh, I think this is part of the floor. Okay. Okay. So I have two. One, I ripped it from the hardcover. Oh, you hardcover, but you don't like the hardcover version. That cheap paper like wire hangers on clothes. Okay, so the hard copy book has terrible paper too, is what you're saying. See, I find that when you use the his book, it is a little challenging because you do have to just find a pencil to kind of that will work with it, and you do have to do layers to cover the those white spaces that are like, I don't know, it's a lot of like white spaces on his. Way better. I have one paperback crap paper, hardback paper, not great either. Posted the pic. Okay, Nessa, I'm gonna go look. I like his videos. Teams. Yep. He needs to suck and do his books like Kirby. I think so too. I think we should all write him a letter and email and let him know. Because didn't somebody say he sells other things too? Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that was somebody else. I think so. Um, both papers, so they are single sided. Yeah. No, that's a good thing. The single sided thing. So good. Do your markers on there, which I need to use some markers. I miss using my markers. Is the only good thing. RJ picks, you need to transfer to a better paper. Not in the mood much to do all that work. That's another option, is to reprint it. So you got to take the book apart and then reprint it. Um, Now I seen that his books are done by Amazon. Okay, I noticed that Shani Blue, when she does her books, all her books are spiral bound. Like I think hi Amy, I think she takes all of them apart and spiral um bonds them, binds them, and because they're all, even her mythographics, everyone I've seen her use so far, I don't know how she does it. I think she might have one of those machines like IBM and View. So I said, "Oh, she's serious about it," which I can understand because I would prefer a spiral book too. It costs more, so. But I hate not being able to get in the corners of my book. So, okay, Nessa. She uses the Cricut like Ivy Pearl does. Oh, she uses the Cricut. Does Ivy use a Cricut? I don't. Hmm. Yeah, that's cool. That girl does every book like that. My machine is not fancy like the Cricut ones. Is it Cricut that she used? I thought it was called a cincher. Ivy uses a cincher, not a Cricut. It's called a, because I remember her saying she just got it. Yeah, she did a video on doing a book. Oh. Hmm. Let me see. Design. Okay. I remember her. There's a lot of. Oh, it was the censored. No, it's called a. Okay, it's Cinch. It's a Cinch book binding machine. It's $95. And have seen her do the video uh on there on her page. Some type of machine. I like the metal. Yeah, it's that's what it's called. This binding fairly inexpensive once you have the holes punched. Or you can pay to have it done at the Home Depots, but I think it's like $7 a book. But for Shiny Blue, she does every book like that. All of her, but it's not like I know Ivy did some cozy books like that. She didn't like the paper and then made a new cover and everything. So yeah, that thing is nice. Let me go. Let's see. Oh, I gotta come over here. Go to channel. There's a lot going on. Okay. I just want to see what page she wants to do. Oh, what is that? That's Alien World. That definitely looks like an alien. What kind of animal is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. I wish my machine would work with those metal spirals. Let me Google to see if they have the spiral ones for my machine. Yeah, and I even seen some people that do those spiral ones. They have colors too. You like pink. I seen some pink and okay. Okay, what is this right here, y'all? Is this hair? Or is that part of her dress? Hmm. Looks like a robe. This little piece right here. Yeah, I think I am gonna add the put that color right there too. 'Cause I don't got time to be trying to figure out. That's my problem. A lot of times I don't be knowing what little stuff is. Okay. So what's this here? View? I'm thinking this a cape? A cape coming off for her, but then what's this? See, I get confused about that. And then this is part of the I don't know what that is either. That piece, two ladies. These two ladies. Oh no, she said part of the outfit. Nope, the one behind the other one. This right here is part of the robe. This green. Okay, boom, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, what about this view right here? Can you see it? So we'll make this green. Awkward, I know, right? Yes. This is the floor, I think. And because this person is their body isn't showing. This person is sideways. I don't know what this is right here. It looks like a little circle or something. Because it can't be hair because her hair is short. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, floor. Okay, it says floor. All those are match that floor. You see how the floor, but okay, that's floor. So we'll just make that floor. And then, hmm, just wrinkled. Okay. So we'll make us a little gingerhead girl. And you already don't like this color. That's a bad idea. Reverse. Mm-mm. Not feeling that one. Try to put a little color. Um, but if you them days you weren't those couple days you took a break, girl, I missed you because you make me laugh, right? You are so dang funny, but you don't even be trying. You don't even be trying to be, but I be cracking up because you be so serious. And so Like when you was telling that story about about going to Chipotle burrito. Oh, I was tickled. Only because I know how it is when they don't make that when they don't wrap that burrito right. But for me, they'll try to add two burritos. Like they'll try to use two shells. And then when you eat it, it's nasty because it's too thick. The burrito's already huge, and then you got different layers of shell. Mm-mm. So I totally understand. And else told you that you're funny, girl. You it's funny. And oh, she will never forget that. And then you know what? Why have I been time I eat before I hit the go live button, before I even enter the studio now, I be making sure I go and check the audio to make sure the green line is the green bubbles is moving. Oh shoot. Cause these apps do not be trying to let us be great, man. They be messing up. Okay, her hair looks a little bit better. I was looking a little rough at first, but better. I think this is a piece of hair too. I was rude that I said it. Baby, you was 100 though. Okay, yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, I agree. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But you was 100 though about it because if I'm having a panel, I don't want to hear all that. Can you hear me? Hear me now? And okay, one time, do you hear me? Yes, and then that's it. That's all you get. But so it made sense to me, but it was funny at the same time. Okay. Okay, so I just gotta do two more hairs. Two more hairstyles. Let's see this green. And then another thing I agreed with was you know how you were saying about doing uploads because you want to be able to stick to your topic and then, be done. And I get that. And because sometimes when you are live and distract you, leave the panels. Like you said, you can be having your agenda to be one thing, you're thinking your topic's going to be one thing, and then the panel can throw it off. And now you're talking about whatever. With you on that. I want to do less panels myself, do more and do more. Yeah, I don't mind doing a panel like maybe like, once a week or something like that, but not every time I come live. maybe do, if I don't do uploads, definitely do some lives to topics so that people can get value out of my read. I mean, and not just us up there talking like we're on the phone. I mean, because we might get to talking about uh feet and just all kind of just not related to coloring. Like we do need our videos to be focused on coloring, especially when we're trying to grow our channels. So when people do click on them, they're getting the content about the colors. I mean, the ring part, and not other just goofy, not important thing. Well, not that they're not important, but they have nothing to do with coloring. Right. And we can have those. There's nothing wrong with having those fun panels, but not, or just have them separated or something like that. So that makes sense to me. Like, okay, we're talking about coloring, and then all of a sudden now we're talking about hemorrhoids, or uh how your back hurts, and you know what I'm saying. We don't want to hear about how your back hurts. We want to hear about coloring. And I think that, well, hi Nana, how you doing? Good to see you over here. Oh, good morning, good morning. How's your poison ivy doing? I hope you're feeling better. But that way you get more engagement, and people will probably stay on the video longer. If Because everybody's not here to lollygag. You know what I mean? If they're here, if they're clicking your video to see the topic or whatever, let's say it's a haul, then they probably just want to see the haul. And then if you're not drifting off the tick, then maybe they'll stay on the video longer, which equals more watch time hours. So that made tons of sense to me. Yeah. Um, Getting better. Thanks for asking. That's good. Yep. So we're just coloring over here today. And just getting advice and peeping the season content creators advices when they give it. Um but I do also gotta be careful, because I do want to grow my channel, but I also don't want to be giving all the formulas away to people that are, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm competitive, and it's not that I don't want others channels to grow. I do. but I don't want everybody doing the same thing I'm doing. You know what I mean? I like that. I like to do my own thing, my own way, stay in my own lane. So, although I do know that what's for you is for you. You know what I mean? And we all do things differently. So even if somebody duplicated or try to do like if I try to be like you, I couldn't be like her because she's there's only one her and I would be just imitating her. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just trying to find my own space and way and niche into this thing. Like, you know, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Okay, here goes my gory part. You see, I'm putting blood on the teeth. Okay, so Nana says you need to try to be positive with people. Yes, I do. I do that. Okay. I wait long. I wait too long to say positive things sometimes, and when I do, explode. Okay, you says I wait too long to say positive things, and when I explode. Hmm. I'm trying to do better. You need to try to be positive with people. Well, it pays to help people. It will come back to you. You are right about that, Nana. And I do. I support others. I am strongly believe um you reap what you sow. Um and hey Shani, I was just talking about you. Nice to see you. I was just shouting out your live you did on the Rita Berman new books and the information that you gave out about them being like the newer version or a revised version of her German copy, but it's in American form. So um yeah. So I do support other people. I never support to me. I definitely support them back. And I encourage everybody to go and subscribe to everybody. So I do have a lot of positive things that I do try to do. Um, but yeah. Um, Nessa says like other people that's been done. LOL. We want to see new. I know, right? And that's what I'm trying to find my niche. I think that's the word. And bring a new little something to the way I deliver my coloring. Um. Oh, Shiny said, "Oh goodness, what have I done? You ain't done nothing, girl. You ain't done nothing. No, don't say it too loud." uh. Okay. So Amy says, "Have a good pizza day Friday, everyone." Yep, that's the plan, Amy. Jolly says, "I like hearing your insight." Thank you, Jolly. So I think that's gonna be part of my thing, like a insights and coloring. You know. Okay. So Nessa says, "Okay, shh," and she gives Shani hugs. And Nana says, "Well, I see the niche, the coloring." Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so let me go on here and share you guys' channels while we're here. So I'm gonna put, I don't know, Nana, if you know, how do I find the link again? If you know Shani, but she colors too. Let me see. Let me paste. No, it's copy. Okay. So I'll put hers in the chat. So that's Shani's channel right there. So all these links that I'm finna in, here's Nana's. If you guys don't have each other's, you can subscribe to each other. Okay. Nana is a crafter and she likes, oh, I love that Clara lady. I gotta get her. And it released today. Is it still $35? I know. And then I'm wondering how much the shipping is. So Shani, do you know how much the shipping is? Oh, because I want to know like a total price. But when I try to do it, but when I look for that book, it said out of stock. Didn't look today. And then I seen the other books on there was like $35. And so then I tried to see how much the shipping was, but it wanted me to put in my credit card number and all that. And so I exited out. I wasn't trying to do all that. I think that was doing too much. Okay, let me see. Copy. And this one here is Jolly T. And her channel is relaxation. Oh, it's around $70. Oh, $70 total. Saw where someone else was saying that too. Strange. Over $70 to the US just for shipping alone. Or okay, wait, let me calm down. Oh my God. Okay. So this last link right here is Jolly T. Now she colors, she's inspirational Christian station calming channel. I love it over there. Like sleep to her voice. Absolutely. And that's what she wants. So she wants it like that. Okay, so this is Amy. Let me see. Amy Amy got one subscriber. I don't think Amy cares any subscribers. She just wants to be, she's not into content creating. Okay, so it's everybody got view? Let me drop when Nessa's too. Moving slow. Copy. Okay, so this one is Nessa's. So I don't know who has who's ready, but you can just go through them and see which ones you don't have that you can. It doesn't hurt to subscribe to people. Is so let me go find color and view. There she is already. Okay. coloring view and share no, share no, copy link. Okay. Dang, I don't even know which one I'm at. Okay, wait. Okay, there I am. And this one is color view right here. So that's everybody. Bubbles. Oh, let me put Bubbles out down here too. And Bubbles colors, paints. She does a lot over there. So I'll put her in the. Okay. That'd be everybody. All right. Everybody. So if everybody can click on each other's links and support this channel, we are all colorists. We are all crafters, you know, that type of thing. Now Shani, I think, is books too. I have her with the books. She likes to read books. And so remember Callie was on my page telling us about how she has a friend where they have prompts or something that the person makes a list every month and then they go through the prompts and they find books based on the prompts, and that's how it's like a game that they play, you know, can get more coloring done. So I did see that over on Shiny's page too. So if you're looking to get through some books or you want to have some fun with some books, and I did hear somebody saying that they use one color and they go through the whole book and they use one color and through the whole book and then they put that color away and then they use another color and then they go through the whole book using that color. So that's a fun way to do it too. But then that's completing one book at a time. But the other game that I saw um on Shiny's is where she had it prompts, and let's say like it'll say flowers or it'll say Pacific. Say if it says sunflowers, you'll go through some books or you'll pick a book that has sunflowers and then you'll color that page and put it to the side, and then you'll do the next thing and do that thing. Or it might say a female author, and then you'll go find a book that's like a Johanna Basford, and then you'll color a book out of there and you put them to the side. And then at the end of the month, you can make a video or just post your pictures of the pages that you did for the month. It might be like 8 prompts on the page, you know, and it's just a fun way to do it. And I've seen her do it also with if you're into reading books, they do it like that too, where they'll have um a prompt and then you can I think you might can use the prompts for coloring or in reading books. So I'll go over there and see. I'm kind of trying to figure it out myself too. And then there's another games, and I think that's for reading though. So uh yeah, it's a lot of little stuff going on. So she said necessary. Okay, let me go back. Mm, okay, I don't make you content. Okay, so Nessa says she don't make YouTube content. She just enjoys everyone else. Okay, so she just wants to be a subscriber. Go back further than that. Dang, I missed a lot. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I gotta look at that. So Clara doesn't deliver to Canada? Wow. So Nessa, you gotta have it delivered in over here who you trust, and then they can it to you. That's what I would do. I saw someone else was saying that too. Strange. I'll keep my opinion to myself for now. Companies act like Canada is on the moon instead of right next to America. Okay, around $51 for the book and around 22 for shipping. Oh, so 2 books that she redid is even higher than the other ones. Okay, so now, yeah, I said let me calm down. I was getting hyped up for a minute. Shani, I be getting hyped. She should offer a digital version, right, Shani? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bubbles. Thanks, Taylor. Hi, Bubbles. Okay. I think she would if she offered digital. I don't make okay. What are you doing? Okay, and I said, so what are you doing now? If you're talking to me, I was just getting links and trying to catch up in the chat, but I'm gonna continue to finish my page. She doing money colors. Are you something down? Nice Bubbles or anyone if you have okay, yeah. So Nessa wants to do a buddy color, which we're doing in Aliens World, and it's page 71. If anyone wants to join, if you see this on replay, you want to join, hop on this buddy color. Nessa also has it posted on her community wall, the picture. Okay, Nessa, right now I have one finished, and then I think I've completed them all. Okay, love crafting. If you haven't been to Shani's reading sprints, you are missing out. Okay, so I don't know what the reading sprints are, but I did get a notice that something about a sprint. But okay, so I have to check that out in the future. So you like reading? I used to like reading. I haven't read books in a long time, but I did used to read books. And when I would read, I mean, you get lost in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if the book is good, it's just hard to put that thing down. But I haven't been a reader in a while. I do Monopoly to pick colored prompts, and I have a bingo board as well each month. Hmm. These pictures would make journals covers. Thank you. Picking for June next week. Okay. I'm gonna try to join the June one. A freshman. Nana, what kind of crafts do you do? Okay, that's for Nana. All right. All caught up. Okay. Nana, they want to know what kind of crafts you do. All right, so now I gotta get a pretty color for her dress. Nana probably done left. Okay, let me find a pretty color. I done pulled out these jelly rolls. And I want to do a blue, I think. For this girl. She don't have nothing to really. I'm like, what is this around her neck? Hmm. I think that's part of her dress. It just looks baggy or something. Like it's a scarf or something around her neck. What the heck? Um, AFK now. Must finish work. I'm listening though. Thank you for fun. You're welcome. So have a good day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Ooh, 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 ooh. And we got a 3-day weekend, baby. Okay. I'm putting this in. This is helping me. All right. So let me find a pretty blue for her dress. I don't want nothing too strong of a blue. So let's go over here. Okay, I really don't like that blue either. It's not vibing with my other colors. It needs to be I always go bright for some reason. Okay, let me do a blue. Mm, like a denim blue or something. Yeah, what about this one? Ooh, that blue was too blue. Okay, that's a little bit better. The Prismacolors pencil staying right. And it might be because I press so hard, like I color really hard. So that's probably before too. We're gonna add another blue on top of this to blend it in because this looks crazy. Bubble, you could. Do you swatch your pencils out? Okay, so I used to didn't, but I have started swatching them. But no, I do not look at the swatches like you guys do. Um, which I know I should, but no, I don't. But I do have my swatches like right here. This is my swatch book that I just made, and it's a work in process, a work in progress. Okay, so I I have my colors, you know, but I don't know. It's like I don't really plan. I don't plan. Sometimes I plan. It depends on like if I'm really trying to like do this perfect picture, then yeah, I'll plan. But most of the time I just boop, just get right into, and like this time, I'm like, I don't like that color. So um but like like Bubbles, for example, she plans all her stuff out. And sometimes when I watch her color process, I'm like, oh my God, like you're never gonna get started. But her pictures turn top tier. And I get it because, when you put all that love into planning it, I guess of course no choice but to turn out good. So I do see the payoff um of planning it out, but I guess I'm a little lazy at times when it comes to coloring. I just want to jump right in. Um in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I have to do all that, then that's gonna take away my like by the time I all that out, then I don't want to color anymore. Or I will need to take a break. Um yeah. Oh, you do fancy swatches. Well, okay, so I found this lady, this girl. I found her page, and then she had a website where she just had like all different types of swatches, like the printout sheets where you can print them out free. And so I just picked out two different styles and I printed them out. One I use for markers, and then the one I use for my pencils. And so, but I still have a lot of stuff to put in that book, to swatch. So I'm just slowly, and I can't wait to be caught up so then I can just do it as I go. But yeah. And Bubbles, why are you hating on the Prismas? Don't be hating on the Prismas as soon as you come in, okay? So Bubbles, are you going live today? Okay, so Shani says mines aren't planned, but I definitely use my swatch sheet. I know I see you pull yours out. Definitely see you pull yours out. And every time I see people pull them out, I'm like, huh, yep, she uses them too. So you're more of a you just you use yours as you, so you're in the middle, you're coloring, and then you're like, okay, what color do I do next? And then you pull yours out. But you're not a sit down at the beginning of the page and say, okay, what's my color scheme for this page? Like you don't find palettes and look, I waited a few minutes. Oh, I have work today. Okay. So Bubbles, did you get some sleep? Did you go back to sleep this morning or no, are you still up from earlier? Oh, only if I'm using a palette. And then I've tried to use palettes, which I do use them because they do get me like going in a nice direction. I do like how the pages look balanced and put together when you use the palettes. However, if the palette only consists of like 5 colors, I find it difficult because I like to use a lot of colors in my pages. So then I never just stick to it. Like I'll start off using them and then I'll always some kind of way with a different color in there. But it's not as bad as just using like every color you have where your page is just chaotic. You know what I mean? So, okay. Okay, so I had to do something to her hair. I'm gonna use one of these browns. Mm, no. Yeah, I've been on almost 2 hours. So when I finish this, I'm about to hop off this thing. So I think that's part of the floor. I'm just gonna make it here. It's too difficult to be trying to figure all that out. Bubbles, I cannot get out this book or how hard I try. I finished. I had 3 whips in here going, which is rare for me, right? But I finished them. Okay. And then boom, I turned the page and boom, I started another one. So I'm like, dang, I gotta get out this page. I have to color something else. But now I'm committed to this page. And you know I'm thinking about gold on this part, right? You know how I love my gold. So I'm like, I put some gold up in here. But I'm gonna post my finished pictures sometime today on my community wall, I think. And this hair color looks better blended when I blend it out. But I don't know what this is right here. This is part of her shirt. I know that. I can tell that right off that. That's the wrong color. I don't even know what color I used. Okay. All right. And so that's the floor. This over here is floor. Shades, brown too. Okay. Put a little brown. And then I added a little red. I think it was this one. If you hear, have you ever heard of tritone color pencils? And if so, do you have any? I've been watching so many gouache videos lately. I'm trying this stuff. Yeah. You're doing good with your paintings. I thought you already knew how to use gouache. I was thinking you were confused. You were trying to learn how to do watercolors because I remember at one point that's all you talked about was gouache. I even went and brought gouache, but I got jelly gouache. I didn't know there was a difference. Like there's acrylic and jelly and plain, and I didn't know all that. I don't have any though. I know View has some. Yeah, that's what I seen her do a floor, wooden floor with those, and the floor looked it so real. I was wow. So that's why I was asking. I put some in my cart, but haven't I haven't pulled the trigger on them yet. I know they probably looking like, why is her lips in red? mouth. That's no. Something's going on. Poor thing got hit in the mouth. Okay. Now, regular gouache is a little different. Is it? Okay, so you know how to use the acrylic gouache now. Working on just a regular gouache. Hmm. So I opened up a pink colored jelly. Let me show you. I opened up this pink jelly gouache because working on that sea foam and I made the water red, right? So this is what I did. Okay, I put it in this container because I wanted it to stay moist. But look, let me show you what it's doing. And I didn't take the top all the way off because I see the video of the girls where their stuff is all dried out and everything. So I didn't do it like that. But girl, look at this. You see it? It's seen and it's like yellow in there. Can you see it? Why the heck is it doing that? So I don't know if this is any good anymore or what. And I only used it one time. So the three colors I keeping them in these to keep them wait. You see that? Think. An issue with jelly gouache is it will mold. I know, right? The yellow is the binder. Oh, it's separating. Okay. So just mix it up and it'll be fine. You need to stir. Okay, I'm not even using it, so I'm not gonna stir it now. I probably won't even use this again for a year. I don't paint, so I just used it on that Kirby page and I was trying to make it look like sea foam. Cause somebody told me, let me show you. Let me show you, Shani. Somebody told me that this was sea foam. I said, what's this? They said, oh, that's sea foam. So I was like, well, let me try to make it look like sea foam. So pull these out. And other than that, I don't color. I do use like ink tints and Gamsey watercolor. That's it. So yeah. Okay, so one last thing. What do y'all think this is right here? Does this look like a cape? And then I'm like, what is that thing behind her? Thank you. You know what? It took me 2 weeks to turn it in to my country life. Cause I had put those I added some gold. I just took a brush and dapped, gold in there because I love gold. Looks stupid. Like I didn't do it the same technique. Because when I did this, I used a sponge, but I didn't do the gold like that. Shani, listen, this is my book. We're not doing everything, especially how it comes out, okay? This is this is interpretation of creepy. Like the water is bloody. You see, it's red water. The sea foam can't be green if there is red. Okay, and when I Googled sea foam, it had like browns in it too. It was like sea foam was white, it had browns in it, and so that was representing with the gold. But it just looked like I just put that gold everywhere. So I said, "Oh my God, I'm ruining my page." now listen, Shady. When I told you to do the pink water, I didn't mean this dark of a. This is more pink and red. I did the colors together. Yours was like a metallic, pretty light pink. And yes, I said, girl, just do a little pink water. And you're like, absolutely not. But listen, you were asking for ideas. I was just giving you ideas, boo. Of pink, okay? It does not always have to be blue water. You can use or green, you know. So we're thinking outside the box, okay? Anyways, okay, I'm ignoring Shani right now. Back to Bubbles. Bubbles. Okay. Okay, let me just explain this gold thing. Okay. Since I did it I was like, oh my God, because I was gonna go buy a whole new book and redo the page all over. But what I did was I just closed the book for 2 weeks because I was like, dang, what can I do to fix it? And I was just thinking. So then one night it came to me, I'm like, just go over the gold with more white. And so I opened the colors back up and then I dotted over it. But as you read, that gamma whatever, is so strong. Still see the gold, but it's not as it looked at retarded at first, okay? It did dim it down some. It's still there, and that's fine. But it doesn't look as crazy as it did at first. Like at first it just looked like I just took a broom and doop, 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 doop. And that's what I did. So anywho, well, it was a better idea than some of the other ideas I got for the Cinderella page. Okay. You rocked that Cinderella page though. The chandeliers was in that dream. I liked the blue and I liked the guy's suit too. It was purple. It was purple and blue. Yeah. You went all you went through. I don't think you did. I thought I saw some details on the bottom, but you don't have to do it like that. That's why I was like that was a lot of little bitty details down there. Oh my God, that's a lot of detail. And I think that's on that page. But you don't have to do that. Like you went right over it. And I don't blame you because that's probably how I'm gonna do mine's too. Color right over that. Okay. So so you think Bubbles is saying that this is a part of a scarf. Okay. Bubbles. It does I don't think she has a scarf on. But I should paint this pink still to go with this one. Do that. But what about this thing she's sitting on in back of her? Like, is that something that she's leaning against? I know it's not part of the dress, and it's not part of the floor. So yeah, that's throwing me off right there. So maybe I'll do that last. Shady said, I could not be bothered. I know, right? I'm gonna do the same thing. So I cannot do little things like the tiny world book or the little tiny, I can't do it either. Okay, so you're still saying that this is part of a scarf? This too down here, Bubbles? No, Bubbles. That's not no scarf, boo. Okay, Bubbles. From the lady on the floor. Oh, you're saying turn it this way, and it's her scarf. Got you. See, I see that. That's why I have your Bubbles. You're so smart. That makes sense now. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Problem solved. I think it's the blue person scarf from falling. Thank you, Shani. Y'all have see, see, teamwork. makes the dream work. I couldn't see it. I just I could not see it. I'm like, what the hell is that? But okay, when you turn it, because she does have a lot going on around her neck. She almost looks weird because her face is old as heck. I don't know, but maybe it's because she's laying down on her face. But I definitely will make that blue. Got it. All right. So yeah, that's for today. We got everybody done. I'm just gonna do this quick, and then I'm out of here. I forgot which blue I even used. Dang, I think I used this one. Dang, so I gotta yeah, you're right. They all look weird. So I want one of those Clara books, and I still want that. What's that book, Bubbles, that you got? That $80 book. The huge book. I forgot what it's called. Goldberg. No, that's not it. Hogorn. Hargon. I want to get that book too. Okay. Walter Gorn. There we go. Gorn. Have you been coloring in there lately? Okay, I just want to start blending her. Starting. Well, again, I will catch you guys somewhere on the YouTube streets tonight. I don't know who's going live. Hey, it's a 3-day weekend. Everybody have fun. Be safe. If you're safe travels. If you're gonna be with your family, enjoy your family, your friends. If you're barbecuing, enjoy your barbecue. Whatever you're doing, just enjoy yourself and may God be with you guys. And yeah. See y'all. Bye.